Hi, welcome to another tutorial on how to colorize black and white photos. If you haven't watched the last video, we just went over how to really quickly create color in our black and white photo using the solid colored layer, which is how we ended up. In this video, I'm going to show you another way how to color, which is using the gradient map tool layer. So what we'll do is create a new folder. Don't have to do this, but I'll just do this anyway. Alright, so what we'll do is go to create a new fill or adjustment layer, then we'll click on gradient map. Then what we'll do is get our reference photo up of our tunic or jacket again, just exactly the same as before. So we'll click on this. What we'll do is click on that, and then you have this. So you have your slider like this. This would be your shadows. This is your highlights. So what we'll do is click on this little box here. See there's a color. Click on that. Now what we want to do is try and find the darkest color that we can find, which should be around there. Oh, actually, even there. So we'll click OK on that, and then this is your highlights. You can double click this little box, or you can click down here on color, and then we want to try and find the lightest possible area that's got probably more sun on it. I think that looks alright. And then what we can do is, if we see how the mouse has changed, if we go in the middle and then left click, and that will drop another part, another little picker color stop thing. We can double click on that, and then we want to try and find a mid-tone. Yeah, that looks good. And we just click OK. Now what we can do is hide our references. Then we click on our little mask, same as before, as when we did the solid layer color. Hit Command or Control I to invert it. And same thing as before, make sure our paintbrush and make sure our opacity is 100% up the top here. And make sure we're on the black box, and then we just start painting in exactly the same as we did. Same thing as before, don't worry about trying to stay in the lines or in particular parts, because you can just rub it out. Trying to be quick here. Alrighty, so this. Alrighty, now we can just get our eraser and then just start erasing. Actually, what we can do is change our selection, go color, again making sure our opacity is 100. Do our buttons. So I'll move that out of the way so we can see. And make this bigger, and we'll just get this sides. Like so. Better touch up some of these other parts. Ooh. One problem you find is sometimes when you fix an area, you have to go back over it and then so on and so on. But that looks alright for now. So now what we do is we get our reference photo up and then get it so it's clear. Then what we can do is we go back, and what we'll do is actually change our color layer to either soft light or an overlay. I think an overlay looks better as it just stands out a lot nicer. Then what we do is we'll tone it down, go 50 to see, oops, sorry, wrong layer. Go back to our gradient map, change that to 50, can maybe bump it up a little bit more, maybe 55. And then what we can do from here, just have a quick look. What we can do is right click again, add to mask, which we'll see. And then what we can do is go down to another fill or adjustment layer, then go hue saturation. What we can do is increase our saturation. Have a look. And then we can even just darken it a little bit. And add a slight little bit of green. Alrighty. Think that's looking pretty good. And yeah. We can go over the hat as well, so we can even just use the same one. Let's go over the hat. We do have a thing of the hat as well, reference for the hat. But it's virtually almost the same color, as you can see. So we'll just color it in. Again, doesn't matter if you go over areas, you can just go over it and then erase it. As long as we can get the bulk of it done. But if you're working on your own actual photo, of course, you'll take your time and get those areas looking good and schmick. And then what we could even do is add this to selection, click on that layer, and then we can go to our paintbrush, go to that top layer, and then we can just even do that because we've already done it. Then we can go to our tool here, select it, and that will deselect it all. Now let's have a look. Looking pretty good. You can also do that on a separate layer if that helps. And there you have it. Quick, easy tutorial on how to colorize with using gradient map. This is another variant of colorizing with black and white. You do have a bit more control with your colors because you're selecting your three different colors using your references. Thank you for watching my video, and like and subscribe. Thank you.